Okay. Hey, Erica. Can you hear me? I am so discombobulated this morning. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Hey, Daily, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I am so discombobulated this morning. I woke up late, so that's why we had pushed the live back. Oh, wait. I need this hand. See, look at me. I need my hands. But we are here now. And I'm going to give a few more people time to come in if they're going to come in. I know a lot of creators are live right now. And I know a lot of creators are premiering their channels right now. So, you know, we'll see. But today we are doing encapsulation of different kinds of mediums. So we are going to start with the hard medium. Luke is like a mini hockey. What is that? What is what, Lucas? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we are going to start with the hardest medium I think it is for me to encapsulate. And we are going to move on to the, hey Cindy, how are you? 19 people in the background. Hello to all of those that's here. We are doing our how-to live today. We're going to be doing some encapsulation for different mediums. So we are going to be, why is a diamond there? Oh, this is my hand prop, so I can make sure I stay in focus, okay? So it's just a hand prop for my hands, to make sure I stay in focus for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to grab some encapsulation pieces here that I want to play with today, and yeah. So we're going to start with dip first, then we're going to move on. Each nail going to have a different medium until I get to show you guys encapsulation at its best. Let's see. Hey, Glam Knit, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat, everyone. So we are going to do dip. We're going to work with poly gel. We are going to do builder gel. We're going to do soft gel builder in a bottle. So we are going to be working with different mediums today. And our last medium, which I do believe is always the easiest medium to encapsulate, is always going to be acrylic. So we are going to be doing that today. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Let me grab all the items that I need. I'm just going to grab some stuff out. Acrylic, dip. Gel. And we want a builder. Builder. In a bottle. Okay. All right. Yes, guys, if you don't mind, please hit the like button on your way in. That will help me out a lot. Okay. So, I need a lamp. I need a lamp. I'm going to use my peel off, ready to take off UNT today to be able to pop these nails right off. And let's grab some tips. Let me just grab those tips. Alright. Grab some tips. Grab my glue. Alright. Okay, guys. So, I'm not going to be doing much prep, but I am going to go ahead and push these cuticles back. How you doing? Flawlessly Unique Nails. Cheddar, how are you? Yeah, we neighbors. We are neighbors. How is the weather in NC? Oh, you just watching my other video? Yeah, I post the video on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, a regular video. And then I'm trying to stay on track with these how-to lives. But I think I'm going to have to just kind of just give myself some grace on time-wise. Because sometimes it just don't work out. I was supposed to be live at noon. And it just kind of been delayed a little bit. So, yeah, I apologize, guys. Yeah, it's just been one of those mornings, but it's been a good morning nonetheless. Gloomy and raining. Yeah, it's kind of gloomy. Look like it's gonna rain here. It has been raining this morning, but you know, there's no sun out, so I think that's another reason why I probably wanted to stay in the bed today, because sometimes the rain just make you want to just relax. So I'm just going to pull out some of this dead cuticle tissue or dead cuticle that's on my nail plate, guys. And cuticle is the dead tissue. It's that white stuff that builds up around your nail plate, which is your eponychium area or the proximal nail fold area. So, yeah. That's what cuticle is. We always say, I'm going to clean the cuticle area, but really it's called the eponychium, the area that you are trying to flush, but nobody want to use the big word, so we just create a word in this profession. So, but cuticle actually is the dead stuff that's on your natural nail plate. Hi, Ari and Audrey. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. Alright, guys, so I'm going to just... I didn't want to do too much because I'm not trying to keep these nails on, but the cuticles are looking really, really bad. But we'll be alright because it's just a tutorial to show the amazingness of nails. Alright, guys, so remember in the community tab, I asked you guys to vote on the medium that you all wanted to do today in our how-to live. Hey, Chris, how are you? And you guys chose encapsulation. Which encapsulation medium is best? So we are going to do that today. It won out over other things that I put in the chat. So we are going to encapsulate different mediums today using different forms of nail art. Okay. Alright, so we are going to start with the hardest medium first. Hey, Robin, how are you? You good, love? You good? Hey, Norma, how are you? Welcome, Normal. You finally caught a live. I'm glad you was able to catch one. Okay, so I went ahead and I'm using the UNT Ready for Takeoff Peelable Base Coat. I'm going to let this dry before I go in to add the tips. I want to make sure this get nice and dry on the nail plate so it'll work for me. Sometimes I have a problem with all peel off base coats. They don't want to work. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me grab a dip tray. Okay. All right. Once I got this peelable base on, I'm going to put it on a matte top coat. And I'm just going to grab this matte because I use this when I need a matte top coat. And the reason, hey, Amara, my best friend, my little best friend. When I'm going to do my daughter's nails, we'll be doing my daughter's nails Sunday afternoon, guys. Sunday afternoon. Only because I have some clients this weekend. I wanted to kind of do her nails tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to do them tomorrow. I think I'm going to just do them Sunday afternoon sometime, after service. So yeah. Hope you guys will be available for that. Yeah, it's time for a fill-in on her nails. And she ready for a new design. Diamond must be in demand. She really is. Because at a daily, she always asks about Diamond's nails. So, yes, I got to get her nails done. And I'll definitely be doing it for Miss Adaly. So, yeah, we'll be back on Sunday for another live. Sometime Sunday. I don't want to interfere. I hate interfering with other creators' lives. But I know that on this platform, you're going to run into that every time. So, yeah. Because certain creators, I like to watch them. But sometimes I have to do what's best for my channel too. So, I'll rewatch those creators that I like to watch. Someone else asked in the last live. Yeah, someone did ask in the last live. Alright, guys, let me stick this hand in a lamp. Let me grab a lamp. Some kind of lamp, some kind of way. Let's see, hold on. Oh, I got some stuff going on my table. I need a lamp. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and stick this hand in the lamp. Ooh, that's kind of giving me heat spikes. Alright. And whenever you get heat spikes, guys, just kind of pull the hand a little bit out of the lamp. Go back in until your heat spikes go away. That's what I always do. Hey, Jessie C, how are you? Or just Jess 312. How are you? You go when you get 50. Yes. Whenever if you're a new creator and you reach your 50 subscriber mark, go ahead and hit your live button so that it takes about 24 hours, I think, for YouTube to set your channel so you'll be able to go live. So go ahead and do that. That way, the day that you want to go live, you don't have to wait. Because it's going to prompt you to wait that 24 or 48 hours. I can't remember. Your new drill work, Miss Jeannie. My new drill, it worked great. You talking about this drill, Cheddar? It works great, guys. It works great. Yeah. Y'all know I love me some Melody Susie. I am a Melody Susie girl. But I got, I support all brands. I don't have no preference. a lot of times I try to just, you know, I get what's quality. I love quality. Quality is my thing. But I like to have stuff on standby, of course, you know. I have the green light to go live, but I'm scared. Okay, don't be scared. Sometimes you just have to go. Caitlin Thomas. How you doing, Miss Caitlin? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. All right, guys, so I don't know why I'm looking up at my TV. I'm looking at my TV to make sure I'm in frame, but I do have my tablet in front of me to read the comments. So, yeah, sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and apply the tips. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apply all the tips. That way, I don't hold you guys up for that. Okay. And I kind of know my sizes a little bit. I'm going to be using this Macart nail glue. And the reason why I did the matte top coat over my pillowable base is because sometimes the glue don't want to stick to a shiny surface. So I need a matte surface. Okay. I have the one from Young Nails. You have the one from Young Nails. Oh, yes. Yes, those pen drills. I love the pen drills. They easy, convenient. You grab them, you go. You know, it's just very convenient for you. And I love, love, love them. But I love all drills. If you know me, guys, I love anything nail related. I am a nail girl. I have given away so many drills on my channel, Cheddar. I have given Melody Susie drills. Oh my God. I have given away a lot of drills on my channel. And giveaways, just actually sending a drill off to a nail sister in need. And yes, I love drills, but when I do have an overflow, sometimes I do kind of purge a little bit. So yeah, but I'll be having my 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming soon, guys. So I'll be announcing that giveaway probably somewhere around the 15th of the month. So look out for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have your post notifications turned on. And look out for that. I've decided it's gonna be 2 winners. It's gonna be a U.S. winner and an international winner, only because I find that fair. So our international, my international subscribers have the opportunity as well to win. Let's see. Sometimes this stuff don't want to do right. I might have to rough up the surface. I don't want to, because then it makes it very hard to take off, pop off. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. Starting to squeak when I put a bit in it. Laugh out loud. What do you mean it's starting to squeak? Because sometimes if you push that drill bit all the way down, like this here, I use these little protectors to protect the drill. But if you have it flush to the drill like this, or your drill bit flush down to the drill, when the drill is rotating, it'll make a noise, like a whistling noise. Make sure the drill bit is kind of lifted a little bit and your little protector guard is up just a tad bit so it don't whistle. Okay? That'll help. But if that's not why it's making that kind of noise, then it may be time for a new drill. But guys, also remember to, when you purchasing drills and drill bits, purchase those little caps, protectors. I think I purchased mine off of Amazon. I need to try to see if I can get an Amazon storefront so I can put all of those in some type of way where you guys can find it. But those are very, I'm sorry I haven't been in your lives. I've been busy with work. You okay, Liliana? You here now. So welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Thank you for joining today. Hey PJ, how are you, love? Couch from Amazon. Yes. Make sure that you protect your drill bit with those caps, because dust settles into our drill from all of the acrylic powder and your polygel dust and all of that stuff, right? And it can get inside your handpiece, which your handpiece is your motor. Okay, so your handpiece on any drill is where your motor resides. So if you get a lot of dust in that motor, your drill can stop working on you. And it don't have, if you are a person who do your nails every day and you bought your drill and it's a brand new drill, make sure when you purchase any electronics, you put a warranty on all your electronics. Because if you're not, if you don't know how you are handling your electronics and it stopped working on you, you can always send it back to the manufacturer. And they'll send you out either a new one or they'll fix it if they can fix it. But yeah, guys. So just have to be real mindful and real careful. Whenever I do a pop-off method, these nail tips do not want to stay on the nail. For sure, for sure. Alright guys, so we are going to start our encapsulation process with, let me get this drill out though. I'm going to need to rough up the surface. Alright, so Cheddar asked me how do I like my Melody Susie drill. Well, I'm going to do one better for you, Cheddar. I'm going to use it. Okay. Alright. So, what I was saying, hey, Bree, how are you? You okay, sis? I understand. Guys, if you didn't check out Bree's live today, make sure you go back and watch the replay. It was very, very entertaining and very nice live. I always enjoy watching Bree. Let's see here. I have one. Where did I put it, though? I try to keep the drills that I use on my hands. Guys, I keep my little drill bits that I'm using on my hands right here. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Hey, Sheila. Hey, Kiara. Hey, Marcy. Hey, ladies, how are you guys? I looked up and there's a lot of people in here. Oh, thank you, guys. Hey, Lena Bina. Okay. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like button on your way in. I would appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining me. All right, so I keep my little drill bits in this little egg here. Guys, I know you guys have seen that egg, or have I? I don't know if I shared that video yet. Well, anyway, that egg was made by none other than Nails by E from her E Signature Creations line and E-Signature Collections line. And oh my God, I love it. I love my little egg. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to rough up the surface of these nails so my product will stick to it. Okay? Alright. So today, guys, if you're just joining the chat, if you already follow me on my platform, you know that every week we do a how-to live. and you all vote on what it is you want to do. This week won out what mediums encapsulate. See how that's popping off? I'll get it. What mediums encapsulate best, and we are going to do it together. We're going to see what mediums encapsulate best. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to dress these up or make these flush to the natural nail bed and all of that good stuff you would do if you are actually wearing these nails. You want to do a proper prep routine. Anytime you are wearing your nails, you want to make sure you push back the cuticles. You want to make sure you clean up any dead cuticle on the nail plate. You want to make sure that your tips are flush to the cuticle area. You also want to make sure that everything is sidewall to sidewall and all of that good stuff. Okay? So, we'll just put the drill right there for now. You want to make sure you remove any dust before you put down your dehydrator or primer. And you definitely want to make sure you dehydrate and primer. Marcy, I said your name so many times because after Jeannie said hi to you, my granddaughter kept saying your name. She's so smart. She's just absolutely the smartest little girl. All right, guys, so we are going to start with a, and I'm using my UNT Ready for Takeoff Pillable Base Coat. So we're going to start with dip because I find encapsulating dip is one of the hardest that I can do. Now, it really depends on what you are encapsulating, guys, okay? So you can encapsulate stickers. You can encapsulate encapsulated pieces like these, like different FOMOs and things like that. Oh, it's just having a meltdown. Oh. But today we are going to try these pieces here, okay? And it's good to have like a piece of cellophane or some type of plastic that you can use when you are encapsulating. That way you can push the pieces down onto the nail plate, right? So let me find mine. Is this the new one? I don't use the new one. Let me grab my dip stuff. Hold on one second. I'm be using my dip liquids from Savvyland. I love this stuff. It works very well. It's a 2-in-1 system. It has the base and top coat and the activator. Okay. So I'm going to start with my pinky. Only because my thumb already flew off and I don't feel like dealing with it right now. So, yeah. Okay. So, the first thing you're going to do after you do all of your prep and you getting ready to do your dip is you're going to take the base coat. And can you guys see me? Make sure everybody can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm going to take the base and I'm going to put base on this nail. Now, if you wanted to build the apex on your dip, you're going to start with just one center line, one strip in the center of this nail. But for this demonstration today, encapsulation, we're just going straight in on it, okay? we're not going to be talking about, best methods for dip because we're not doing just dip today. All right, so let's see here. Let's do a butterfly. And I'm going to be using clear for most of all of the encapsulation, but you can encapsulate with color if you choose. And so with these little FOMO pieces, you want to make sure that you're not getting because sometimes it can give you two. So I'm just pressing down in the center of this FOMO piece against my hand with this little barrel here, so I can kind of get a curve to that FOMO piece, and it'll sit in the nail. It'll sit on that nail the best way, right? So I can encapsulate. I don't know. Cheddar, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 butterflies on this dip. Okay, and you could do this not on your hand if you don't, if you have any issues with your hands. You don't have to press that on your hands. You can press it on inside of your what is it, palm. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 butterflies here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the light because I need to freeze this encapsulation to this gel. Only because I'm encapsulating, I'm gonna put it in the light. Okay, you don't have to put these liquids in the light. They really will do everything on its own, but because I am doing encapsulation, I want to get those butterflies stuck to the nail. Okay, so, all right. It says I thought it was on. It's gone. So just see. Okay, I'm just catching up on the messages. Thank you to my mods who are taking care of things that is not appropriate for the chat. Guys, make sure let's stay respectful. Let's be kind and nice in the chat. We all want to learn, so let's just, for those that's not coming in here for learning, just go ahead and move on. You will be all right. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in because I'm using dip powder, and I'm going to go over these butterflies, but I'm going to try to make sure I'm getting all the areas I want the dip powder to touch. So you have to go around those butterflies, guys. You have to go around those butterflies. Make sure to wipe off any product that get on your skin because you don't want the powder to get on your skin. Also, with dip, I always keep a wooden pusher to clean around the cuticle area here. That way I don't have to worry about a whole lot of fouling in the end to clean up. Okay, so now let me just move this out, wait for a second so I can get into this dip cup. I'm going to turn this cup. Now, I do a pour over method, but if you do your own dips, hey Riri, how are you? If you do your own dips, you don't have to do the pour over method. You could just stick your hand in, your container or your jar, however you want to. You don't have to do what I do. But I always do the pour over method, simply because this has some glitter in it. I didn't even know it had glitter in it. Because I use my powders on clients, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that I have my first layer on, I'm making sure that the dip is getting all the way around that encapsulation in the areas where I want the dip powder to be. I'm going to take my little wooden stick here and I am going to make a mess. I'm just playing. Alright guys, so for dip powder, you want to go ahead and do all 10 nails and then go back and do your, use your brush to wipe off your dip powder. Now I'm going to grab a hard brush because I don't really like using the soft brush when I do dip powder, because I want to get all of the areas right. But I want to give it time for... I'm doing good, Riri. How are you? Well, I already asked you that, didn't you said I'm good. Let's see, Lena, hey, lovely. I do my nails too long, so I have to pour it on. Yes. Do you think it's better or easy to do pour over method? It really depends. Now, if you using just a regular fine powder, just a color, then I feel like pouring over is probably better. But if you're using glitter, you want to dip the hand so you can, you want to dip it so you can pick up as many glitter pieces as you can. So I don't think you go wrong with either one you choose, but it really depends on what you're doing, what type of nails you're doing, and what you are wanting to do that day. Hey, Biscuit! Check out Lena's channel. She show you how to... Yes. Lena is my long nails don't care sister, and she do dip. She actually does reviews for Azure Beauty, and she has perfected the craft of dip, guys. So check out her channel. She'll be able to show you how to do dips in all kinds of manners on her channel. She even showed me how to use dip on top of a base application and get different colors. So yeah, I love learning from all of you. Dip method 2. Yes, dip is kind of messy to me too, Cindy. That's why I don't like to do it as much. But I like dip. Sometimes when you just don't want to be bothered with that monomer, or you don't want to be bothered with the sticky, just having a different forms of different mediums that you can learn to do is always a benefit in this nail game, guys. It's always a benefit. Now, the reason why I chose to use these liquids and not my new bottle, because when you're doing dip, you definitely should have a which I'm gonna have to grab. Hold on a second. You should have like a paper towel or a lint-free wipe to wipe the brush off before sticking it back into the bottle. Because if not, you see how it's got like tinted. It got tinted from a color powder that I was using, and it can mess up your dip liquids. So I like to just use any liquids that is like I'm about to run out of it. I like to use that for practice or stuff like that. What they want. Okay. Alright, guys, I'm going to go over with another layer for this dip. And this live today may be a little timely. It won't be as quick as some of the other lives because we are doing encapsulation just to see which medium performs best in encapsulation. So just for those of you that have to go, because I know most of you probably working and watching me, or on the go watching me, or have to get your kids from school, it'll be saved, okay? Just know that. The live will be saved. So you don't have to worry. You can always come back. Okay? So now I'm just going to press in the powder. Even though it's clear and you can't really see it, you want to make sure that you are pressing in your powders. Okay? Gel is better. Gel is better. Gel is better for encapsulation. Is that what you're saying, Erica? Okay. So now I'm going to I'm just trying to let that powder sit on the nail for a second before wiping it off, because with dip, you want to make sure you get the powder on the nail. So as y'all can see, with dip, you have to build up. So if you look into the side of this nail right here, you see it has a little bit of hump there. Well, you want to build up the nail enough so when you go to do your buffing and filing that you are covering that encapsulation. And for me, doing dip, when I want to encapsulate something on the dip, I want to make sure I do the encapsulation pieces first, like you guys saw that I did. I want to do that first before I do anything else, because of the simple fact I know I'm gonna have to build up on that layer. Now it's really up to you. A lot of times most people will not use dip for encapsulation. They'll do the nails and then they'll use stickers or stamping or something like that to put a decoration on the nail. But if you had, say you had a client who brought you a look and they're like, I want it to look like it's inside the nail, then this is the way you can encapsulate with dip. This is how I do it. Now, if you find a better way, you can share that with me as well, but this is how I do it, okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and go with another coat of the dip. Yes, Our Gel Beauty is having a 70% off sale right now on certain items on their website. A lot of it I saw was nail art. They had some poly gels in there. And that's the best time to get it, when it's like $2 and something. Alright guys, I'm not looking at the comments, so I'll try to catch up here in a minute. I'm just trying to pay attention to this application so it don't look horrible. I want to make sure that I got that powder, that liquid where I need this powder to grab hold to. Daily, hit that like, y'all. Yes, guys, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button for me. For those of you that's watching it from the, what is it called, vertical live, there are 3 tabs at the top of the right-hand corner of your screen. If you hit that 3 tabs, it'll bring you to the option to like this live. All right. Okay, and so when you see wet spots in your dip application, that means you need to go in and put a little bit more dip in that area, because the powder is not grabbing hold to the liquid. So you want it to grab hold, and you don't want to see any dip spots. Can I have that blue diamond, please? Morgan Williams, I'm sorry, I can't give you that blue diamond. That blue diamond was gifted to me by one of my sisters, and whom I love and adore, so I can't give you this, but I can probably find it on Amazon and drop it in the link after this live, or in the description box after this live. I wish I could do it, but I can only seem to work with Builder Gel. One question, can you buff Builder Gel? I'm always worried I will spoil it. Yeah, you can buff Builder Gel. Anytime, you can buff any medium. But when you are messing with gel products and buffing out any products with gel, you want to make sure that you, what am I trying to say? You want to make sure that you wipe off that tacky layer. You want to clean that nail, the surface of that nail, before you go in buffing or using your hand files, because it will gunk up your buffer or gunk up your hand file. I hope that makes sense. I hope I explained that well. Hey, Nikki. Okay. Normal, yeah. Please stay safe. It's this weather is giving everybody fits. It's just doing what it want to do. All right, guys. So we'll do one more, and then we're gonna move on from dip. But I think you kind of got the gist of how to encapsulate the FOMO pieces with the dip. So around this time of the year, we get the butterflies, we get the flowers, we get the fruit, and these are the ways that you can encapsulate those things if you are a dip connoisseur, and that's all you really do with dip. I mean, that's the only medium you like to use is dip. You can still do all of the great things that every other medium can do. Hey, hi Tyler, how are you? I'm sorry, guys. Did I get a water out? Give me 1 second. I gotta grab me a water. Because all this talking really be making my throat dry. So I'm gonna go in with one more coat for dip, and then we're gonna move on from this nail. Now, remember, you want to make your application as clean as possible when doing any medium. But not all the time are you going to be able to do that. And especially for the newer young people or women coming to the platform, or men who come into the platform and learning on this journey. Yeah, getting your application, getting your application, perfecting your application is what you should do first before doing anything else. But don't be too hard on yourself if you cannot do that. If you are a person who can shape and file good, you can turn those nails into magic. Okay? Alright, so here I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean around this cuticle area. And sometimes I have this little plastic stick. I really like the little plastic stick better because it have this little point on the end. But you always can sharpen this pointy side up on your little wooden sticks by taking it against a hand file. Just like so. And sharpen the edges up. Okay, so then you have a more cleaner, sharper edge. I'm sorry guys, I went all out of here. To go around that cuticle area with your wooden pusher, if you have just only a wooden pusher. Okay, alright, so we're going to go ahead now and move on to our next medium, which will be polygel. Okay, so let's go ahead and put dip back here. Let's go ahead and clean this off. And when you look at this dip part of the application, you can see, let me see, can you see that? You can see that the butterflies are encapsulated on the nails. And I'm going to go ahead and activate it so when we do the cleanup, so I can do the top coat so you guys can actually see the encapsulated butterfly on the nail. So let me go ahead and harden these up. The activator is what hardens your dip powder. And once you're done with all of your what am I trying to say? When you're done with all of your dipping, that's when you apply your activator. Now, you're going to apply activator twice on a dip set. You're going to apply the activator once you're done with the application, and then you're going to apply the activator after you finish buffing and filing, because you want to make sure that none of the powder broke down on you before you go in with your final look. Hi Molly, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see, let me go check the comments. How many layers do you do, Jeannie, to encapsulate. So as you can see, we did three. I think we did what, 3 layers. So we did the first layer, which is the layer I used to encapsulate. Okay, so I laid down the first layer, I encapsulated the 2 butterflies, and I popped it in the light. Okay, Erica. All right. And then I did 3 more additional layers to build up the application. Okay. I didn't do it perfect because I can see around the cuticle where I have some divots, but it's okay. I wanted to show you guys this part of the nail more so, okay? Because I'm not keeping these on. Okay. So I used 3 layers to build up the nail. That way I covered that encapsulation on that nail, as you can see. Alright, so we're going to move on from that, and we're going to let that nail do what it do, and we're going to move on now to polygel. Let's see. Be back now, okay? I hope I answered your question, Cindy. She gone, Kiara. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to get into polygel. So let me just move all of my dip stuff to the side here so I can get into the polygel layer. Okay, I'm going to put this little tip up here so I don't forget that I need to put it back on my thumb. Okay. Alright, guys, so let me grab my alcohol here. And let me grab my polygel acrylic brush I like to use. Oh, no, not Miss Alpha. Okay, hey, Michelle, how are you? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me grab water. All right. Uh-oh. No, Jenny, don't you break that nail off. Okay. Stop, y'all. Yeah. Michelle? Is that how you say it? Okay. All right, guys. So now with polygel, you all know with polygel, you're going to need a base layer before you can apply polygel. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab a base coat from whatever brand I pull out. It don't really matter. I'm going to use my 4-in-1. My 4-in-1. Uh-oh. All my nip tips are just popping off. Let's do this. I know what I could do. In order to keep these on, I'm going to go ahead and put a base coat on all of these nails. Because I need to seal them in because this pillow don't want to do me right. And I was trying to get away with not having to do 1 nail at a time. But I already know that, like, whenever you're doing pop-off method, especially when I use that UNT, oh no, it's not going to do me right. That UNT, that's the truth. That UNT is definitely the truth. And then I have a hard time getting these nails off because I had to buff the surface of the nail or foul it. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna stay, but we're gonna see. That thumb, I mean, come on, Jenny Bruton. Jenny Bruton. Alright. Oh no, I use 2 coats of UNT. You do? I need to start doing that Kiara, because yeah, I be having a hard, but it's okay, because I showed y'all today. If you caught my video today, I Am Biscuit turned me on to the Macart nail glue remover, and that is 100% a lifesaver for somebody like me. It give a clean pop off. I can use the nails again if I wanted to. I mean, it's the truth. So I don't be so hard on myself about these pop off methods anymore. Hey Jasmine, how are you? Hey RX, how are you? You working today? Okay. Alright. Let me just clean off and around the cuticle or the skin, because I don't like product on my skin. That's why I wear doesn't work just for air dry glue. No, actually I actually put it on under polygel, Nikki, and it popped that polygel, because you know everything that we put underneath the product, it was a polygel set I did, but it works. It's breaking down the actual glue, right? It's breaking down the actual glue that's on the nail, meaning the air dry glue, these type glues, and stuff like that. So I said, I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'm gonna see. Cause first I thought, oh, it only works on like a press-on nail. No, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. I put that stuff around the cuticle area and around the free edge, and it lifted right on up. So, thanks, I Am Biscuit. If you still in the chat, thank you, Biscuit. My other two rescheduled. We had bad. Oh no, yeah. Everybody having bad weather. Everybody. So yeah. Thanks, Biscuit. Guys, y'all have to definitely go over to Amazon or Macart website and try that glue out. You will not be mad to have it in your arsenal, because it's the truth. You do soft tips or hard tips? Okay, this must be soft or hard tips. Soft or hard tips? Who do soft tips or hard tips? I'm not understanding. Hey, Peter, how are you? Not for me. The nice, beautiful weather is coming out. Oh, all right. That's amazing. Where are you located? Okay, I'm just trying to do 2 cures, guys. So I like to clean. I'm gonna have to clean off that uh bottle when this live is over. I love your voice. Thank you, Lasego. What you use, Jeannie? What I use? What you mean what I use? So I can go get it if you talking about the glue. Are you talking about the glue? Okay. All right. I was just now using this Modelones 4-in-1 nail glue to cover the tips. But you talking about the actual tips. Oh, I'm using regular acrylic tips today, if that's what you're asking. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do our polygel encapsulation. Let's grab some pieces to encapsulate here. All right, so let's see. Let me make sure I'm answering everybody's question. Let's see. Not for me. What you use, Jeannie? I love your voice. We have Sunny Skies too. Poo tips. Laugh out loud. Hard or soft. They are not soft gel tips. They're acrylic tips. It was what I'm using today. Or plastic tips. I don't think these are soft or hard. They just regular plastic tips. Oh, thank you, Sego. Me too, Pooh. Oh, they hard then. Like, are tips soft or hard when you first put on? Because my tips, I have both have soft and hard tips. Okay, so now, lately here, you can buy soft gel tips. You have those options. Before, most of the tips were all plastic AB or some type of an acrylic tip. I have a plastic AB tip on right now, and it's not hard. It's not hard. It's not a soft gel tip, but it's not a hard tip either. And I'm going to show you guys, since y'all asking. I'm going to go ahead and pull the tip out and show you the flexibility in this tip. Now these are just, I got these all off of Amazon. They just regular tips. You can use these tips to, you know, shape in different shapes. I got these when I first started on my journey, before I started seeing that they have already pre-made shaped tips. So these tips, as you can see, they just a regular AB plastic tip. Okay. So they're not hard when you can't flex. It's not flexible, but it's not soft gel tip either. I hope I'm answering your question. Am I answering the question? Okay. All right. Oh, no. Okay. You okay, Lena? Thank you for coming back. Welcome back. I just went live, let's say, go on my channel. I didn't do anything to be live. I just went live. Okay, guys, we're going to use some stars for this. So let's get some of these gold stars. Okay. And it's got a few, these are the gold stars we're going to be using. And it have a few of the little hexagons. So we're going to use that, okay, for this one. And we got so many different things we can use, guys. I'm going to try to use as many of them as I can. I've been wanting to use that box for encapsulation and never, every time I want to do one thing, my mind tell me I want to do something else. So, yeah. I'm going to do it today. Okay. So, I know you guys, y'all feel that way too. Because as creators, we always just want to, we have our mindset to do one thing, and then next thing you know, we doing something totally different. Okay, so I'm going to put a thin layer of this poly gel down the nail because I need to encapsulate this product, but I don't want the nail to be too thick, okay? So I don't want to put the product I was going to use to actually build a nail. I just want to make a thin layer. Okay, guys, if I'm not able to answer your question, I have mods in the chat that can, and I will try to answer the question as soon as I look up. If it's an important question and you need me to answer it and I don't see it, go ahead and drop it back in the chat a second time, and I hope I see it. Okay. My mods, every lady in this chat have a channel, and they all do what I do, so they know what I know. So yeah, they'll be able to help you with certain questions. Okay. All right. So I already put just a thin layer down here. Okay, on the nail, and if I wanted to encapsulate down here and not just on the tip, I want that thin layer there. But I need a thin layer. I need to add just a little tiny bit more so I can cover the tip as well. And guys, if you have not checked out this brand on Amazon, go check it out. I love this stuff. I love that poly gel. That's another I Am Biscuit made me buy. I'm sorry, Biscuit. But you do be finding the good stuff. All you ladies do. But she be finding stuff, and I be like, okay, let me go. And even just Nikki be finding stuff, and I be like, okay, here I go again, adding stuff to my cart. So now I have just like a very thin layer of the poly gel. Hi, Tiara Preppy. Oh, hey, Tiara. Hey, Preppy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. You okay? You not a problem. You just be hooking us up with the goods. Okay. There's never a problem in shopping. We all like to do it. It's just a matter of getting good quality products. Alright. So now, guys, I have that thin, very thin layer down on the nail. Hello, Coco Bell. How are you? Guys, if you coming in, make sure you hit the like button for me. It helps out the channel a great deal and pushes the content out to more viewers. So make sure you hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. Okay. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. These are the kind of things that you going to get with my channel. Okay, so I didn't do what I should have done. So I'm going to push this star into that poly gel. Now, before I move forward on the next encapsulation, I'm going to press the star in a little bit, if I can. Some of these are hard. Let's see if I can bend it. I want to bend the groove of the star so it'll sit down on my nail plate. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this star and I'm going to put that star there. We're going to grab some of these little hexagons and we're going to drop the hexagons and press it into that thin layer of poly gel there. And I don't know, poly gel might be the easiest now that I'm playing with it. It might give it should have might have been number 2. Okay. Alright. If I'm not looking at the chat, guys, so if you're asking me a question, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not looking at the chat at the moment. I'm trying to press these stars down so I can get them to cling to the nail. Okay. Alright. So as you see, oh my God, I love your nails, so pretty. Thank you. As you see, I appreciate that, Miss Preppy Swifty. And it's kind of, it's not warm in here because I have the window up. But as you can see, my poly gel is running a little bit. So I want to make sure I get it off the skin. Okay. So anyway, guys, as you can see, I have the pieces encapsulated. All right. So now I'm going to stick this in the light for 60 seconds and let it cure. Okay, so anytime you are encapsulating and you want to get it on the nails, how you doing, Christina? You want to make sure that you seal it in with some type of base coat. Only one you don't have to use any kind of base coat is acrylic. And that's why I find acrylic being the easiest medium to encapsulate, because you don't have to deal with lighting or lights, LED lights, or not LED lights, LED UV lighting to cure it. You just kind of just put it on the nail. Y'all see what I'm doing? And it's getting me distracted. Just the OCD kicking in. Just so you know. Who's my OCD kicking in? Okay. Let me just move this to the side. Oh, God, Jeannie Bruton. Girl. It's the OCD. I got to get it up. It's going to bother me until I do. I don't know anybody else out there like that, but me, I can't. It's like things bother me when it's just sitting here and I'm not doing nothing with it. Close it. Okay. I'm here watching my TV on my... Yeah, Kiara, get it, girl. I got a treadmill downstairs. I need to be on it. Let's not talk about how many times I actually get on that thing a year. Hey, Zelia. How you doing? I might need to try that, Sandra. Maybe I'll get on it more. Because I don't like to get up in the morning. Okay, so... I am... Now I'm going to encapsulate this polygel onto the nail. And I'm not trying to build up the nail or nothing like that, guys, because we just really just playing with the encapsulation part of this application today. But if you was trying to build your nail, you can do it in 2 sections. You can start at the free edge of the nail, where the tip and the free edge meet, and of your natural nail, where your free edge from your natural nail and the tip actually meet. You can start there with your application. That way you able to build up your cuticle area with your second bead, or you can do 1 bead. If you are 1 bead person and you know you can build up your polygel with 1 bead, then 1 bead it is. Okay, so I'm just using the heel of the brush to push my polygel around. And because I already put the encapsulation, it already encapsulated, and I put the pieces, the finger in the light and cured it, those pieces are not going to move around. Now, if you wanted to add more pieces to your encapsulation in your second layer, I would tell you to build it very thin and go ahead and use some more pieces on, to do an overlay if you wanted more to encapsulate. But make sure that once you add your polygel enough to build the layer of the nail, then you don't want to add anything else to it, okay? Because you want to be able to file your nail and buff your nail out and not disrupt your pieces. I'm sorry, Nortil. It looks disgusting to you. I apologize. You can leave. Okay. That way you don't gotta look at it. The tornado just left Jeannie. Oh, my best friend gone. How you doing, Christophorus? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Okay. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Now I'm just going to clean up around the sides, and I'm going to push down on this free edge here just so I can make sure all of that is covered. As you can see, I didn't put as much polygel on the nail, but I want to make sure I don't have any polygel underneath the nail. I love doing polygel applications. I do. The cat man, I'm here. Hi, the cat man. Welcome. You good, Sandra? You good? Hi, hey, Jacqueline. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the light because we're not really trying to make it perfect. We're just trying to show you the encapsulation part of a nail. So as you can see, you have all your stars and your little hexagons in the nail, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And you can use any, as I stated, this is the time of the year where people like to encapsulate flowers, the FOMO pieces of fruit, and do all kinds of different designs. So I'm just here to show you guys that it can be done, okay? And this is how you do it. If you've never tried it before, this is your opportunity to go ahead and try it and see if you like it. Let's see. Have you dragon? Have you dragon? You're on my For You page. Oh, nice. Thank you. Have I seen the new dragon nail? No, I haven't seen that. I have to look it up and see what that's about. Yes, guys, if you don't mind, please hit the live button, especially for those that are finding me through the For You page. It's if you on the vertical live, it's 3 dots in the right hand corner of this live. Go ahead and hit those 3 dots and hit that like button for me. It helps out the live and it helps out the channel a great deal. So thank you guys. I have to check that out. The dragon nails. Crazy. Shizo. Okay. Alright, so here we have our polygel nail. And it's encapsulated. Very, very nice encapsulation. So, you file it up, buff it, wipe the nail down, of course. File it up, buff it up, clean it up, and yeah. You have a nice, thank you. Appreciate it. And there's so many other good creators on this platform, the Cat Man, so you can share some love on their channels as well. Alright guys, so now we're going to move on to builder. No, builder be last. We'll do the builder in the bottle. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Madam Glam Soak Off Builder Gel. And I do like builders in a bottle. Hi, Ane. Nico, how are you? Thank you. And with builders in the bottle, they do come out looking a little bit thick, and that's because it is a builder in a bottle, okay? So let's go ahead, before we grab the builder, let's see which piece we want to encapsulate. So guys, we already used the butterflies and the stars. We can do the paws, hearts, bows, these little green diagonal pieces here. Which one of you are, so we can use silver stars? Which one would you like to see encapsulated with the gel? No, I'm going away here. Anybody? I get to choose. Okay. Alright. I'm going to choose. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and let's try encapsulating these pieces here. The bow. Okay, somebody said the bow. Okay, we're going to do the bows. Okay. Texas Longhorns. Texas Longhorns. Hi, Texas Longhorns. You said the stars. Can we use the stars next? Alright, so I seen the bow first, so we just going to go ahead with the bow. Let's go one. We're going to do about, maybe about 3 or 4 bows. Is it raining? 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we'll do about 4 bows, okay? Them nails look awesome. Thank you, Thank you, Jacqueline. Okay. Alright, guys, so I'm going, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and bend these here. Make sure I'm in the light. Make sure I'm in the camera angle. Okay, so bending them will help them adhere better into the gel, because we have a curve to our tip, our fingers, our nails, so that curve will help it better encapsulate. Because these little foam, I don't know if they call foamos or encapsulated pieces, sometimes they are a little bit firmer than just like a regular sticker or foil or any other like paper. It's not paper, so it's kind of like metal, not even metal. I think it's more like a glitter piece, hard glitter. How you doing, Xander? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so let's move this. Let's move that to the side here. Let's close that. Move that over there as well. All right. So now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to go with my first layer, which is called your slip layer. And you want your slip layer, guys, because that's how you're going to get the builder to follow the grooves of the gel, because as we know, gel sticks to gel. So I'm going to just do my slip layer there. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the sides. Okay. Make sure that, make sure I don't have any gel on the, and the one thing I love about gel, especially Madam Glam gels, is they are self-leveling. So I had hit that side there, and I'm just flipping the nail so that it will pool or self-level to back and fill that spot in. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these bows on the nail. And these bows remind me of, I guess, this new coquette look type nails. I've not done any of those yet. I need to do some of those. I thought my daughter was going to want those, but she wanting something else. So we'll have to try this either on me or try it on a practice hand, the look. Let's see, so I need another bow. I'm trying to get this bow and this one to just go everywhere. Alright, so now that I have my bows on here, I'm going to go ahead and do you have any press? Because I have a little kid and I press on nails because they look pretty. I do custom press on nails. You have to reach out to me on my Instagram and we can talk about price. Do you know why they call it slip layer? I've always wondered. The slip layer is so slip, if you think about what slip actually means, it's kind of like slide, right? So the slip layer, they call it slip layer because the gel is going to glide on. Once you have your slip layer down and you put your second, which I'm getting ready to do it now, you put your second coat of gel on it, the gel is going to glide down the nail and it's going to go where that slip layer is. Now remember, I haven't sealed this in yet, guys, because I'm going ahead and putting the second layer on, so those bows will shift. So you want to make sure that you take your time putting the gel on, and you want to make sure you keep the contact. Once you break the contact for your gel, you want to go ahead and grab what you need and pick back up where the contact was, where the contact stopped. Okay? Keep the contact, because if you can see, I can see it. I have little small air bubbles. And when you break the contact for the gel, it creates air bubbles. And until you get it down, like me, until I get this down to its perfected look, then of course I'm gonna probably have air bubbles. And I'm not too hard on myself, because I'm not good at every medium, but I do try to learn every medium. And I try to stay in practice for every medium. So the good thing about gel is self-levels. So turning your nail upside down and giving it like a 30 seconds upside down, it'll pull all of that gel into the center to help you create your apex. Okay, so you can move your nail however you feel necessary, but you want to make sure before you put it in the light that you have everything in the place you want it. So as you can see, my bow shifted, so I want to move this bow back down because I'm still going to give it another layer. But remember, we didn't encapsulate the bow, so the bow can shift. So you want to make sure before you stick it in the light that you like what it looks like. Right, you need to pop the air bubbles before you cure it. True. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the light here. All right. Okay. Woo! And you're going to get a heat spike. I just got a heat spike, so I just pulled it out of the lamp and stuck it back in. Whew, child. Y'all can go ahead and remove Kids Wilson from the chat. Once she come back for her 86K seconds, go ahead and remove her. If I see an air bubble, I can, guys, because I'm able to, I see my mods, y'all are on it, and I appreciate every bit of you guys and what you're doing for me. But I did see her chat, and I don't like it. So, I mean, I did see that last comment, and you guys know I don't like that. So, yeah, my mother is no longer here, and I don't like that. So, you can remove her. Okay. So I'm going to go back in now, and I'm just going to take another layer because I want to make sure those pieces are very well encapsulated. So when I go to do, but I don't want to go all the way down. I'm only trying to build up the apex of this nail. So I'm just going to go down to the part where I want the strength and the structure, okay, of this nail. I don't know what that was about. But, yeah, some people just do crazy stuff. And I'm just going to take the gel and use the brush to just go down the nail. And if I don't, I'm going to look at the nail from sideways to sideways. And if I have pieces like I can see it's a divot right here, I'm just going to take the gel and stick it in that divot and let it just sit there till it fills out that divot. Now I'm gonna show you a way to build up the apex, so you don't have to keep. You okay? How you doing, Katie? Thank you for stopping in. I understand. I just appreciate the love and the support. Now I'm just doing gel for the next two nails. We are doing encapsulation. So we had a, y'all know I put the poll up on my channel every week, and encapsulation won out. So right now we encapsulate builder in a bottle. So I'm just showing the ladies and gentlemen in the chat how I encapsulate with the builder. And we started with the, what I consider my hardest medium, till we get to the easiest medium. So yeah, so here I'm just going ahead and I turn the nail upside down. So now I'm going to look at the nail and I see it's got some divots. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to take this builder in the bottle and I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to go down the nail, back up the nail, down the nail, back up the nail, down the nail, and then I'm going to flip this nail over again. Now that's going to build up my apex on the nail. That's going to give me that nice apex. Once I do the fouling and the buffing, it's going to smooth everything out, and that's going to give me my apex on the nail. So I do enjoy working with builders in the bottle because it already have the brush and everything like that to it. I don't have to have a separate brush. It already have the brush. And Madam Glam have some of the best builders in the bottle. I do enjoy their products. As you guys know, I have a shelf or rack full of Madam Glam, and I am on their VIP membership list, so I do enjoy getting them at a fraction of the price. That's one subscription I won't give up. I just can't. And I like the fact that you can put them on pause if you need to and come back to it. You don't have necessarily, if you can't, you have something that came up and you can't, get that membership that month, you can put it on pause and come back to it. And so I love that. I'm looking at the nail sideways, guys, because I can see something, but I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the light. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the light and cure that. And of course, you're going to wipe the nail off before you do any kind of buffing or fouling on the nail. Because with gel, you definitely want to remove the tacky layer before you go in and do any kind of fouling or buffing. Alright, so let me catch up on the chat. Riri, you just have to make sure the design you're going for is where you put the base coat off. That makes sense. Definitely came in at the right time. I want to learn builder. Oh, okay. Yeah. You did come in at the right time, Katie. So sad, but I have to go. But love your nails, but I'll subscribe. Okay, thank you, Preppy Swifty. This live will be saved, so whenever you can check back later and watch the finished results, feel free. No matters, no pressure. I appreciate you being here. Alright, I'm going to go one more time, guys. And I'm going to grab me some more water. Hold on one second. We've been talking while I catch up on the chat, too. Welcome back, Sandra. So we did the builder gel. Next is going to be the hard gel, guys. Okay, so we're going to do hard gel, and then the last nail will be encapsulating acrylic. So we're going to do hard gel. I'm going to grab me a brush. I got a brush somewhere over here. I can't remember where all my gel brushes at, but I know I have one. Over here, over here. Where's all my brushes? Okay. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Messed that brush up. Oh, here go one. Do I want that one? Do I want this one? I don't like that one either. I don't like that one. I'll find one. Okay. So now we have the beautiful bows And of course, the nails all have to be buffed and filed and top coated so you guys can really see. But I love how clear this Madam Glam builder gel is. It's called Pure Serenity. It is the clearest. Oh my God, it's so clear. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But it's called Pure Serenity. I actually have 2 of these. But you can use any builder in the bottle, whatever brand you like. You can use any builder to do the same thing. Okay. All right, guys. Let me grab a gel brush. Okay. All right, so let's grab a gel brush. Let me use this number 4. Okay. And I get most of my gel brushes off of Amazon. Or they come with whatever, like, I have Young Nails gel brushes that came with a beautiful kit that was gifted to me by a beautiful sister of mine. So yeah. Let's see, we're gonna use this one. And I don't think I've ever used it, so let's go ahead and break the hairs out. Hey, Latoya, how are you? Good to see you, sis. I see y'all was working that chat. I'm sorry to my mods. They having to work hard today. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to be using this builder here. And it's a catwalk. And I received this out of a, in a, sister swap I was in. And I love, love, love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. My partner sent it over to me. She was highly into, and she still is highly into Korean gels, and oh my God, she sent that over to me. We're gonna do these holographic silver stars. Okay, so we're gonna do these holographic silver stars on this nail here. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get the builder open. And this is a hard gel, guys. So the difference between this soft gel here in the builder in the bottle and this hard gel is this can be soaked off. The builder, that Madam Glam builder, can be soaked off with acetone. But this hard gel I'm getting ready to use, you will have to file it down, file it off, and get to your base layer. Okay, so that's the difference between hard gels and builder gels, is that builder gels can be soaked off, and hard gels, oh, you still have items. Yeah, I have lots of items from my sister swap. My sister swap partner hooked me up. I got plenty. Okay, she hooked me all the way up. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and put my slip layer on. And this stuff is so crystal clear. It's just absolutely, it's a dream to work with. I love it. All right, with your gel brushes, you always want to have either a well, I can't think, lint freeze wipe handy near you, or a paper towel, lint free pretty much. I like my blue paper towels, because you want to be able to wipe off that gel, because I have so many lights on my table. I don't want my gel to cure. So when I'm not using it, I try to keep the bottle covered too, at least, because you definitely don't want to these lights penetrate and to cause any problems with your gel. So I'm gonna take these little stars, and I'm using my brush to grab the stars, and I'm gonna start putting a few of the stars on the nail. Now, I didn't, because they so tiny, I didn't try to bend the stars out. So yeah, and it has some little tiny ones in here that's fully covered as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop this in the light, because you can cure it and put another slip layer on and go back and do it, but I want to put some more stars on the nail, so I'm gonna stick this in the light. Welcome back, Biscuit. You cool? You good, love? I know you working. Erica judging. What you judging, Erica? What is you doing, Erica? Sissy, what is you doing? Oh, because I still have items from my nail swap. I love my items. I can't help it. I got good stuff. Guys, if you've never participated in a nail sister swap, I Am Biscuit hosted. She's hosting one now, but it's already been closed, and we're getting close to reveal date. But she does those on her channel. So make sure you check out I Am Biscuit and follow her on her journey on Instagram. TikTok, and YouTube. She always will let you guys know what she's doing and when she's doing it. Oh my God. Just meeting other ladies in the community is just amazing by itself. And getting to know, newer people that you didn't know before. It's so many of us out here doing the same thing, and you just never know who you come in contact with. That sister swap allows us an opportunity to get to know more awesome, amazing content creators. It also helps us to encourage one another and continue, show courage on this journey towards one another. So I really, really am excited. And I always try, if I can, to participate. I always try to participate. And we just swap, we start with a balance, and it's up to you and your partner to want to keep the balance or not. And you just, you talk about things and get to know your partner, and then you just send them a box of nail goodies, and they send you a box of nail goodies. And, oh my God. And so my sister Erica is fussing because I still have stuff from my nail sister swamp. But, I mean, my partner sent me a lot of goodies. I can't be mad. Oh, lady, you said, so does she? Yeah, she do. Trying to act like I'm the only one. That's not the only one. Guys, I just want stars, and I want overlapping stars. So as you see, I'm just throwing stars on this nail because they holographic for one thing. Okay, I think that's enough. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the light, and then I'm going to come back, okay? And not come back. I'm going to stick this in the light, then we're going to go ahead and build up the nail. Look at me. I'm getting all confused and discombobulated, laughing at Erica and Lena. Yes, yeah, y'all will get to see it because Biscuit do record it for her platform, so you guys can, see the but she won't she'll do, you know, what creators do and clean it up, but she'll post it later. It won't be posted on the day we do the actual call, but it will be recorded later. So, I mean, posted later. So, yeah. I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting new ladies, seeing some of the, you know, ladies that I've already had the pleasure of meeting and being in contact with. But it's just so fun. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go one more time and then we're going to build up this nail. I'm not gonna go crazy this time about these stars. We'll leave the stars right where they at. Might use them again in the thumb. And with along with those little turquoise greenish cubic squares. Okay, am I missing anything, guys? I'm trying to catch up, but this chat is moving pretty fast right now. So what do you all have planned for the remainder of your day? What time is it? My husband got to get up and go to work in a little bit. Do a mashup of the pieces. Okay, I can do that. And that's the only thing about the hard gel and builder gel is you got to be prepared for the light. So make sure you got your protective gloves on. Right now I just have a rubber glove. It's still a protective glove. To my hand's going to go in and out the light. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to start overlaying this gel so I can seal in these pieces or encapsulate these pieces. That's what we're doing today. So I didn't start right on top of the cuticle. I started a little bit underneath the cuticle so I can I don't flood the cuticle, if that makes sense. Now, just like with any gel, builder gel, hard gel, you want to maintain the contact of the gel. Now, if you don't have enough gel, you just go start back, because this stuff flows very, very nicely. I'm going to go ahead and take the hand and I'm going to put it over this beautiful diamond here. And then I'm going to start back where I left off contact, and I'm going to go ahead and go down the nail. Now, I'm just doing the floating method here. You can do it whichever way you want to. If you want to do it round circles it is. If you want to just float it down the nail by dragging the brush up and down, keeping the contact of the gel, you can do it that way too. You also can just build the nail by using it like gel polish, by just adding the coats on or adding your layers, just like you stroking the nail for gel polish. I mean, when you're putting on gel polish, if that makes sense, brush strokes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe off some of that. And I see I have product flooding on the side walls. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to try to get that product off. Now, before I put it in the light, I'm going to make sure I clean around my sidewall area where I saw where my product is pooling. I'm going to clean up that area. And I'm going to flip the nail. I'm going to flip this hand over. And when I flip the hand over, this gel is going to start to pull into the center instead of being on top. Once you get familiar with hard gels and builder gels, you could take your brush and you can go underneath the nail just to work it out, going back and forth like this with your product. That way you are able to keep building the structure and keep the integrity of the nail or what you're trying to do. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. Once I get it pulled and I do that, I'm going to check the nail again. And as I check this nail again, I still have product flooding my cuticle. So I want to make sure I clean that up. I definitely don't want that to get hard in the light because it's going to take more work on the back end for me to clean that up. Okay, so nail Shiombar, I do apologize that you don't like it. You can leave. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to cure it. Okay, I love the stars too. I love the stars too, Sandra. They are so cute. They're holographic. It's going to give a good, nice shift once the nails are buffed and filed and all of that good stuff. It's going to give a very nice shift. And I love working with builder gel and hard gel. And, of course, like I keep telling you guys, I always put my disclaimers out there. I am not the connoisseur. This is just not one genre I deal with or just dabble in. But I love to keep working in different mediums and learning as I go. And I learned on this journey on YouTube just like you guys. I learned from other creators that do specialize in this medium. I follow, what's her name? Paola. I follow her. She teaches on Korean gels. I follow her. I follow Zillabu Nails channel and a lot of different creators who use Korean nail art gels and stuff like that, or Korean gels to build their nails. So I watch a lot of different creators too and learn from them just as much as you guys here with me today. So I appreciate that you all are here and I can share a little something with you guys and you take away from this and be able to, try it again on your journey, or, not feel so anxious that, or feel some kind of way that it don't just come out the way you want it to. No, don't you say you're done with the workout. Now you need cake. Kiara, you have me cracking up. Thank you, love. Yes, that clear is sparkling. And I like to go in and cure it, 2 minutes instead of 60 seconds. So as you see, I have a nice little bow here, but I want some more product in here. I don't really want to mess with the tip too much because I definitely don't want my tip to be thick. I want it to be credit card thin. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more product in the cuticle, near the cuticle area, which is actually how you would want it. But it's really up to you how you want your nails to look. So you don't have to do that. You do what you want to do. But I just want to make sure that all the stars are very well and nicely encapsulated. So when I go to file and buff and shape, I don't catch them stars. Because if I look on this side, I can see like a little bit of hump there. And that means that when I go to do my buffing and filing, I'm going to have a star peeping out. That makes sense. And then I'm going to catch it, and then it's going to look crazy. So, you build your nails how you feel fit. You do what you need to do. I don't say it's a right or wrong. I say it's all in learning. And if you do it enough, you'll get to a place where you enjoy the application process and that you are doing it to the best of your own ability. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to clean off the side walls here while I stick it in the light. I'm going to make sure I clean the free edge of the nail. And this is why I like to wear gloves, guys. You see all of the gel that's on these gloves. That's product that would have been on my hand had I not protected my hand. So I love to, you good, go ahead and do what you got to do. I understand. The replay will be available for you. Yeah, I kind of watch everybody. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, gloves is very important, guys. Keep you some gloves in your nail area because protecting your skin is very important. You do not want to get all of that product that you see I got on this glove on my skin. And another thing I like to do once I'm done, before I put everything away, is I like to make sure I wipe all of my containers that I've used and touched with a Lysol wipe. So before I put any of these things back, including my acrylic jars and everything, I'm going to wipe everything down with a Lysol wipe. I'm going to let it sit on the table so it'll dry, and then I'm going to put it away. Lillian. Yes, I remember you, Liliana. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Teresa, how are you? I hope I spoke. Did I speak? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. All right, guys, we got one more medium, our last medium. And that last medium is, I think, the most easiest medium to encapsulate. But I don't do it a lot. But when I do it, I find it is the easiest medium to encapsulate. And that is acrylic. Yes, we all love ourselves some nice acrylic. I like to wipe down my brushes too. So I don't put anything away until I wipe everything down. Okay? Thank you, Katie. I hope you enjoyed the builder gel process. Alright, guys, so as you can see, that nail is very nicely structured and very pretty. You can see all of the different shifts for the gel. Very nice. I love, love, love the sparkle in that. Okay, so Erica said try to bring all the mediums together for this last one, which is acrylic. Okay, so let's do this here. Alright, so let me take some of these stars and put them back, because I'm not going to use all of these stars. We'll keep out about 3 or 4 stars. Let's see, we got thumb. Thumb is always the biggest nail, so you can actually put a lot in there. So let's go and grab a few butterflies. You good, Miss PJ. Thank you. I love you too. I can't wait to see your sister nails. I know they're going to turn out absolutely amazing. Thank you for coming. Thank you all ladies who have to leave. I understand. This live will be reposted for you, so no worries. You get to it when you get to it. It's no big deal. I appreciate you taking the opportunity and the time to come and spend some time with me today. Let's see here. I want one more, and I'm trying to get a purple one, but I just can't seem to get it. I got it. I got it. Okay. All right. Okay, and now we're going to get the bows. We're going to do about 2 bows. We'll get 2 bows out. And the little gold stars. We'll get a couple gold stars. And the hexagon. Okay, and I still want to try. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I want to try a few of these. I've been wanting to try these. I don't know why, but I do. Alright, so that's what we're going to encapsulate, okay? Alright, guys. Okay, so let's get our acrylic. I'm going to be using Anna's crystal clear acrylic. I think it's called, yeah, crystal clear. I'm going to be using that to do this today. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over and use this for my monomer. Catch my monomer and acrylic meet together, and let me, where is it? Oh, let me do this right quick. Let me, okay, let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and push these pieces so we can have, these pieces will be pushed in. Okay. And just the bigger pieces. The little ones I'm not going to so much. Y'all, that gold star went flying up to my shoulder. Okay, so let's push this gold one in here. Okay. Alright. Y'all hear the birds? I have my window open. We all love you, Jeannie. I love all of you. I do. I love all of this, you wonderful, wonderful community of women. I hope that you all can be inspired every day to be your very best, do your very best, and know that whatever God has for you is definitely for you, and no one can take that away from you. And I'm always here to share information and help you guys out any way I can. One day I'm going to be able to go back to school for become an educator. I'm claiming that. I'm speaking it into existence. Okay, let's see. We'll do one more. We'll do the yellow butterfly, and then we'll go ahead and start encapsulating these. Okay. I just want to make sure if I'm going to grab them, they be ready for me when I'm ready to grab them. And sometimes these pieces they be stuck together. And so once I put them on my hand, sometimes I can get them to let me know if they doubles or not. I love this butterfly. She's holographic. She have a yellow and a purple shift, yellow pink shift to her. She's so pretty. All right, guys. Okay, so now let me just grab a brush. And I'm going to just grab my alpha brush. Okay, Lena, you scared me. 45 people. You're natural. You teach well. Oh, thank you. Okay, let me grab my monomer. Okay, can you send me the link for your Apple Watch band? That's really cute. I will. I'll send you the link. Amazon at its finest. You know how they go. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and pump. I need to clean this thing. It's dirty. I see glitters and everything. I can clean that today. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on my acrylic layer And y'all know I have a base coat on, so I'm not really concerned about the pieces sticking, because I have on all of these layers of base on the nail. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting in the pieces I want. And with acrylic, when you encapsulate an acrylic, you have to take your time and encapsulate, and you don't want to over build up your acrylic layer, because you got to encapsulate those pieces. So remember that. You want to go nice and easy. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to grab this small bead here, and that's why I'm using a smaller brush, because I don't want to be grabbing larger acrylic beads, because I want to be able to take my time. And with sometimes if you use a faster drying acrylic or a slower drying, a medium drying acrylic, your clear acrylic gonna start to dry on you. Okay, and I'm just throwing these pieces on there. It's no rhyme or reason for any of this. It's just only to get as many of these encapsulated pieces on the nail as I possibly can, okay? And it's just because I know, and this is the easiest form of, or method, or medium that you can encapsulate, is your acrylic, because acrylic, it dries once the acrylic starts to dry, your pieces are drying in the acrylic. Yeah, you can ask me something. What's up, Miss Liliana? Let's put another one over here. Okay, now I don't have any more room for any more pieces, so I'm gonna go another layer, and then I'm gonna add some more pieces. Let's see. It's a personal question. Please DM her. Oh, if it's a personal question. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram under my DMs, the Nail Genie SC. My name is the same across all of the platforms to make it easier for folks to find me. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some more pieces, and I'm going to double layer these pieces onto the second layer of acrylic, okay? And the only thing about clear, I always say clear is the one course of any medium, is the coarsest of powders, because it will get stuck in the brush. So you got to make sure you cleaning that brush as much as possible every time, so you don't destroy your acrylic brush. Okay. Okay, so I can hear feet. That means I hear the little person. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's okay. What's up?
Hey, family. I was gonna ask, you know that beef with the little onions that's in there?
I'm gonna make you some spaghetti.
I know. I was asking if I could warm that up and make me a little tortilla.
What beef?
The small beef that used to make me these burritos with, I don't know what it is. And it's still beef in the thing.
Oh, it's like a little small container. Yeah, you can.
I can warm that up and warm the spaghetti up?
Yeah, you can. But when I get off this live, I'll make you dinner.
I can eat that bread too?
What bread?
The garlic bread. That's in the thing.
You talking about, yeah, bring me what you talking about, because I think that's mine. Okay. Go ahead and bring it, because I'm like, what are you talking about? Should Diamond, everybody say hello?
Okay.
Yeah, she's looking for, she don't take her lunch like she's supposed to. And it's really dinner time. It's really time for me to go down and cook. But yeah, she trying to go get her a snack or get her something until I go cook, which I'm okay with. It's fine. But I think she trying to eat my stuff. You know how kids do. Yeah, no, that's well. Yeah, you can have. Well, how many? Well, don't no. I'll fix it. Cause that's for both of us. That's not just for you. Okay. I just got back. I had to pick up my daughter from school. Okay, welcome back, a daily. It's not personal. You can ask me, Liliana. Go ahead. Hello, camera. Yeah, that is mine. But you can have it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Shut this door.
Yeah, please. Thank you. My daughter's a teenager, so I don't spend all the time like I used to when she did online schooling to make sure she take her lunch. I tell her to take her lunch, but she old enough to be able to fix her own lunch. So, yeah. She always get really tied up. Now, the only thing I don't like about encapsulating stuff like the gold stars, as you can see when you use monomer, how that metal changes the color, right? I'm from South Carolina. The metal change. So some of these encapsulated pieces don't do well with acrylic, and you have to pay attention to that because sometimes your acrylic, the color on the pieces will start to fade before you even get it, get the application done. And if you're using, like I'm using this clear application, it's not cute once it's clear, once it fades. So when you're doing encapsulating with clear, make sure you pay attention to that. Like, if I knew that it was going to fade, that star was going to fade, I wouldn't have used those stars at all. But it's on here now, and it's okay. It's a learning lesson. It's a learning curve for us all. So I'm just building on a nail, and I'm just trying to make sure all of those pieces are encapsulated. Whenever you're doing encapsulation on any medium, you're going to have some lumps and bumps because you encapsulate, and that's why you really want to make sure those pieces are more secure to the nail. It's going to create for you a little work on the end, the back end, for filing and shaping, but it's okay. That's just what it does when you are encapsulating things into the nail. Okay. She didn't see the question before you retracted it. What was the question? Did she ask the question? Liliana? I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and ask the question. I'm gonna look because I'm actually was trying not to let this acrylic dry up on me. I'm looking now. Do you have blue stuff to go on your nails? Blue stuff? What's the blue stuff? Okay. Do you? I didn't see the question, guys. Do you feel like asking it again, Liliana? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and let this acrylic dry. Let's make sure. See, yes, this part here I'm worried about. You from Dubai? Oh, nice. Dubai. I heard Dubai is like the wealthiest or the richest place in the one of the richest places in the world. Is that true? Okay. All right. I think that I might want that to pop off, to be honest. Yes, that's true. I've heard that. Hmm. Okay. Alright guys, I have a little acrylic that went over to the side, but those are things that you want to make sure that you take care of when you're doing your application. But I'm kind of getting sidetracked with my application a little bit because I missed the question and I wanted to make sure I answered it or see it again if it came through. Hi, those are pretty. Thank you, Jeffrey. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, guys. I'm going to check this brush out to make sure this clear is not all up in these brush hairs. And then I'm going to wipe these nails down. And we're going to file these nails and do a light buff. And then we're going to put some top coat on the nails. So, yeah. I'm doing well. I can't complain. Ain't no need to, right? Complaining don't get nobody nowhere. So, yeah. Alright. I didn't clean that. But it's going to take me a little bit to clean it. I'm just cleaning out that brush to make sure. You too, Latoya. Have a great evening, love. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being able to participate in today's live. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So now that we have the nails complete with encapsulation, today's video is really complete. If you want to stay, you can. If you choose to leave, that's great too. And fine with me. I just want to let you guys see what the encapsulation looks like with the nails, especially the nails that have the cloudiness on it, like the acrylic and the polygel and the dip, right? Okay, so because you can really see how clear for both of those builders, how clear those are. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna put this to the side here. Table just full of stuff. Okay, and I'm gonna grab this 100 file here, and I'm going to go ahead and start shaping. Now with the dip, you want to be careful not to use stuff like 100 files. I don't. Now, if you are good and your application is great and you don't have to, you know, it's no big deal, you can use whatever file you choose. I'm going to use a 180 because dip is such a fine powder. It breaks down in shaping. And I've been known to dip you know, gouge into my dip. So I am just going in, and these might pop off on me because I forgot I used the UNT. But I'm just going to go in and do a little bit of filing here. And I'm just going to go around that cuticle area. Just a very light bit when it comes to this dip powder. Because dip powder will break down on you quickly. And yeah. Okay. That's what makes the gel best for encapsulation. Up close and personal, please. Okay, I have to go, ladies. Okay, let's see, man. Those are pretty, Jeannie. Thank you, Lena. Okay. All right. So you just want to get the surface smooth and smooth out the surface of the nail for your applications. And remember, with dip application, guys, you will have to go over it one more time with your activator. Okay, so let me grab this buffer. You'll have to go over it again with the activator. Okay, I'm going to use the 180 side of this buffer, not the 100, because that 100 is going to create more scratches in the nails, and I don't need the scratches. Sorry, back. You okay, Adele? I understand. When you have kids, I understand. I have one myself, so I get it. Especially school-age kids, and they are out of school right now, and homework starting, and they hungry. They need a snack before dinner gets started, so I get it. All right, guys, so I'm going to wipe off the dust on this nail here, and then I'm going to go back in with the activator, and I'm going to activate the nail. And when you activate the nail this time, you should be able to see a little bit of your encapsulation to this nail. So as you can see, the butterflies are starting to come out. Okay. Now, if I was doing this, I would have did like a more solid, like a pink base on my natural nail. I always like to do a pink base. Oh, thank you, Marcy. I always like to do a pink base on my natural nails because I don't like to see the color in my natural nails when I do like clear, any kind of clear layers. So if I was doing these to wear them, I would have did a more like a nude or a nudie pink base on my nails instead of using a clear. Yep, I'm making her a snack right now. You did great with all the mediums, Miss Jean. Thank you so much for always sharing your ideas and never holding back. You are so welcome, Marcy. You are so welcome. Okay, so this is poly gel. So it's going to have a more stiffer consistency. So I'm going to get this 100 grit file, and I'm going to clean up the shaping with my 100 grit file. Okay, so you just, whatever shape you're going for, you just want to follow the groove of that shape on your nails. And you want to get up under that nail where that free edge and that tip was at. And you want to crispen up that part of the nail in order to make sure you shaping the nail to its crispiness. Now, these tips that I use have a slight curve in the tip. So if these nails look curved to you guys, it's because the tip does have a slight curve in that tip. And I actually didn't cut any length off of that tip. So, yeah. Okay. Alright. So, yep, making her a snack right now. Exactly. Yeah. They growing children. Okay, and I'm just going to take this file, and I like these files, the moon-shaped files, because you can get around the, you can, get around the, cuticle area of the nail before you start doing all of the, e-filing and stuff like that, which I'm not going to do any e-filing, well, I might do a little bit. I forgot I have the right drill bit on there. Do just a small bit. But probably won't. Because that's not what this is about. I just want to get to the point where we can do a top layer. And I can show you guys the encapsulation. I'm not trying to hold y'all here forever. And I got to get off here myself. Today is a leftover day, so I don't got to worry about too much. My husband, he gonna get his stuff together. Just have to make sure the little one, or that mini me, don't eat it up. Okay? Alright. Okay? So now I have a smoother surface on my polygel nail. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with this gel, the soft gel. Now the soft gel, you can use your 180 or you can use your 100, 180, or you can use this 100, 100. Okay? Ooh, this nail going to pop off. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's going to pop off. Well, at least these going to pop right off. This one already popping off. You see? It's already coming up. Yeah. Alright. I hate when that happens. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the filing because it popped off on me. I'm going to go ahead and file this nail and then we'll do something with it. Alright. Jeannie Bruton. I knew that was going to happen. It only happened when I used the UNT, though. It don't happen for no other pillow base that I have. Only the UNT. That stuff is the truth. The truth. Okay. So. Alright, and let's just go over the top of this nail with the file. That way we can smooth it out as much as we can. So here, like this. Ooh, wings sound good daily. I had wings last night. Garlic parmesan wings. Come on, Jenny Bruton. I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and put this on my hand. Hold on one second, guys. Let me grab a sticky tab. Where's my sticky tab? Oh, here it is. Let's do this right quick. I don't know how much that's going to work, but we're going to try it with sticky tabs. That's the only thing about the peel-off, peelable peel off method, when you go to the filing part, it's like, yeah. You remember you put a peel off on me. I am not gonna stay where you want me to stay. Do you understand? That's what it be saying. Okay, let's see. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this nail back on. Okay. See. So I can try to file it as best I can with it. This is all crazy and wonky now. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright. I guess y'all like, girl, get to it. I'm trying. This nail didn't want to stay on my hand. It didn't want to stay. Now it really looked like a press-on. Okay. So we're gonna just do a light buff and smooth it out. I'm just feeling the surface of that nail. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. And this one is so pretty and crystal clear. You almost feel like if you can get the application perfect, you don't have to do anything but just a light buff. Okay. And this is why I don't always do my filing on camera, because filing the nail takes so much work. Hey, Sandra said, yeah, you still on. The reason why they don't. What is that? There's a reason why they don't like me, because of my childhood friends, and I started dating at 12 and nobody know. They find out and they wanted us to break up, but we didn't. Oh, hey Haley and Dr. Pepper. The amount of Dr. Pepper was so scary. Love the nails, by the way. Thank you. Dr. Pepper used to be my favorite drink, but not anymore. I just only drink Dr. Pepper on occasion. I think in life, we just grow out of certain things. The older we get, the more we just kind of, taste buds change, and we kind of just grow out of stuff. It's not because it's no good to us. It's just that our taste buds change. Okay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and buff these. Guys, this is not perfect by no means, and I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm just trying to get to the place where it's at least smooth. So I can move on to the top coat portion. I'm going to grab my Tammy Taylor 100-100. I have some files and buffers that I keep in this little garbage can thing here. And they only for practicing and myself. I don't use them on anyone other than me. Or my practice hands. My clients always get a new filing buffer. When they're filed, they have their own little like baggie with their name on it. So when that buffer and file go dull or no longer doing what I need it to do, we move on and they get another one. I always have to use a new buff and file on my daughter because I don't keep her stuff, which I should, but I don't. Because sometimes I might even grab my own files that I use on me on her. I don't recommend, but that's what I do because she's my daughter. But I still wouldn't recommend it because she need her own file and buffer too. What? Bruton, is you trying to mess with my YouTube? Bruton is my husband. Okay, so I'm just going to smooth out this nail here real quickly. Okay. Alright. And usually I would like to have a dust collector out, but I didn't want to pull all that out today because I got enough stuff on this table. So, yeah, didn't happen. Didn't happen, Captain. They have plenty of time to get over it. Who have plenty of time to get over what? What you done to Eric? Talking about they have plenty of time to get over it. Okay. Alright, guys. So we got that done really quickly. It's not something I usually spend a little bit more time when it's like got lumps and bumps. But sometimes you just don't have the time. Okay. So now I'm just going to wipe off the nails with a lint-free wipe and some homemade swipe. Yeah, I should have on a mask, that's for sure. But I didn't grab a mask either. And I have one right here on my desk. But I didn't. So, safety first, always. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, I mean. Okay. Alright. Hard heads make what? Hard heads make a hard head. I was going to say something else, but I'm going to be good on this live. I don't want people to see that side of me when I'm fooling around with you. Okay, let's see. Hold on, guys. The little pinky popped off, of course. I ain't like that one, no way. That just all suck. Okay. We're going to leave that off, but I'm just going to top coat it with my... Where's my little doohickey? Where is it? Where is it? let's just put my little gnome here. And I love my little gnome. My little gnome girl. We just put that on there. And we'll go ahead and yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We love you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's turn this light back on. Alright, guys, so let's get on with it. Get on with it so I can let you all go. Okay. Alright. Let me see. Let's get me back in the hand. Let's make sure we back in the lights. Let's make sure we back in the lights. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the top coat. And we're going to see that encapsulation come to life. Now with clear tips, guys, you want to always make sure you put the clear on the bottom as well. So you're going to go ahead and when you encapsulate all clear type nails, you want to make sure that you put your top coat underneath the underside of the nail plate as well. That way you get that more clearer finish and that look that you are seeking. I loved how the bows came out. Here is the holographic one here. And most time I would wash and scrub my hands before I do my top coat because I want to make sure all of the dust and everything is off the nail. But for time's sake. And this also shows you guys what is clear and what's not clear. What clear, I noticed there's a lot of channels that, have the comparisons videos for clear. And yeah. Okay. So all of those beautiful glitters just came popping through. So I'm going to go ahead and put this hand in the light. What is in the way too early is going on? Oh, Lord, it's April. She love her birthday. And she gonna make sure everybody know about it, too. What is in the way too early? I love my sister do that. It's called notice. Yeah, she putting everybody on notice. I cannot with Eric. Somebody it's called notice. I'm going to go ahead and do the top coat on this cute little what is this? The pinky nail that had the butterflies. Really cute. Okay. Put that in the light. Alright, and so now you want to top coat the underside so you can get the clearest look for your enhancement. Excuse me. And this one I can see all those little micro bubbles from when I did the gel. Yeah. It's been a while since I played with gel products. I need to do it again. Pretty. Okay, so I'm going to stick that in the light. And that's going to be all folks, if you are getting married in August, when would you send out your invitations? You send them out early. Some people send their invitation. They save the date a whole year early when they get married. But like Lena said, marriage and birthdays, yeah, no, that's not an equal thing. That's not a equal thing. But on your level, for you, Erica, it might be an equal thing. You might put your birthday up there, and that's fine. It's your birthday. You can do whatever you want to do. You get to do whatever you want to do. But yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. So here is the nails. So this was our dip nail, and it was kind of cloudy a little bit, so I don't know. I will have to try that separate. But then here is our polygel encapsulation, and that clear was kind of cloudy as well. It didn't come out as clear as I hoped it would, not like the Model ones or the Manicure. So, and then this was our builder gel in a bottle, our hard gel nail in the pot, and then our acrylic. So, but all in all, it's not about, that. It's all about the encapsulation. So I would say, if I had to, again, I would say acrylic is the easiest. Then I would say the builder is the second easiest. And then the polygel is between second and third, depends on what you use. And then the hard gel is easy as well. So out of all the mediums, I don't find it to be, see how quick that came off? I don't find it to not be one harder. Now this is the only one that's gonna give me problems, the thumb. I don't see it one being harder than the other, but it's really up to you what you decide on what's hard and what's not. But I have had so much fun today doing this with you guys. I hope you guys have had fun. I hope I was able to help you guys learn or want to try more mediums and encapsulate in more mediums as well. And yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. Let me finish. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Marcy, I'm going to forgive you since the relationship is new. That's your opinion. My birthday is in August and my daughter's is too. August what, Adelaide? If you want people out of town to come and would say a couple months. Well, Erica, thanks, Jesse. There's plenty of time to commit my birthday to memory. Great live, Jeannie. What day in August? Just got here. Hi, Habs. Hi, Rolef. You know acrylic is my go-to, but I love polygel. Now I'm learning hard gel. Yes, keep trying, learning different things. I love learning. Learning is so much fun. I mean, guys, I never get tired of learning. It's just absolutely the best to learn. Alright, guys, so I'm getting out of here now. I want you all to have a very blessed and rest of your evening. Go do something great for yourself. Yeah, if you at work, I hope you'll be getting off soon. And all of that good stuff. And thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you guys for always supporting me and coming back time and time again on these lives. I promise I'm gonna get better about the time on these lives, but until then, deuces are flying in the air. Y'all know what time it is. I'm dancing in my seat. All right, guys, I gotta go. Have a good day. Love you all. To the next one. Don't forget to check out the community tab so you can vote on your next how to live.